What's something that you could tell us that's coming up in this next season?
There's so much.
Wait, first of all,
Yeah.
let's hit,
Yeah.
let's hit one. Jace.
Jace.
Jace is getting in it.
He's got problems.
It gets serious.
He died, he's
Whatever
back.
you think it is, no, it's more.
It's way more, and it's
Right?
worse.
And it's worse than dying and coming back to life.
Yeah.
Which is the second time that's happened to somebody on this show.
And then no, and it's
Wait,
lady,
it's the
and it's
second
lady
time you've
81.
raised the
That's what
dead.
I'm
This
saying.
is
but-
the
but I was
second
just saying,
time
you don't
that
have to-
someone close to me has died, and I've brought them back to life in one way or another. And it's kind of a bad
And we
habit
won't
that
discuss
I'm
if it's a selfish reason or not. We won't discuss that.
That
I'm
sounded
not
like
implying
you
it.
started shade, by the
I'm
way.
not.
Yeah.
I'm not implying that it's a selfish decision. But that's what ends up happening. Let's talk about Simon.
Simon.
Or we can't talk about Simon. Something happens with Simon, and it gets aggressive.
Simon's got
Why?
stuff.
Simon
Talk
spends
about-
some time here.
Let's
It
talk about
doesn't-
Isabel.
Isabel.
Isabel
Isabel.
in
Isabel's
action.
looking at a whole new world right
That's
now.
the
It's
exact
true.
Whole
and,
new
and a
world.
world that you and I and some other people may know something about.
That's true.
Oh, we may
You're
know a
rather
little
familiar.
something
Yeah,
about that.
experience in that
Yeah,
world.
That's right.
Jason and Clary are a couple, finally,
Yes.
for the first time. You actually get to see them dating and normal couple
Indeed.
things.
And that's only
No,
a
no, no.
part.
Yes,
And
we were
Harry.
close, yes.
Harry.
Oh,
and Magnus.
and Magnus and Alec, they're exploring whole new territory
Yeah.
too.
Well, and it's
And meanwhile, everything's going wrong for Alex Parabatai, which
Yeah.
is the brother character, Jace. In case you don't know Parabatai, this is the lingo.
Yes.
And
well, Magnus is also dealing with the consequences of siding with the Sealy Queen.
Yeah,
right.
There's an expansion of the Warlock world too. You're starting
Yep.
to
yes,
see like
we're seeing a little more. We're gonna see Javi in there at some point.
We have new
I'm
big
allowed to
bad
tell that,
evil
right? Yeah.
folks.
We got new
So
evil
you have
villains.
like a couple things going on next season.
I feel like
Just
there
a
would be
few.
like more or less like
You,
2, maybe 3 things that are in the works.
Three
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, just a
Three
short
things.
list.
Okay. 3 things is what we're
Mostly.
calling it.
whole new
Yeah.
Mostly
Like
there's
season
a lot
Like
of
you
scenes
each get 3 things.
Well, no, I was thinking
Okay.
it's season 3 full of things.
Okay.
There you go.
3 things.
Well, then there you go.
It's
Yeah.
just shots of you journaling, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with a pipe, and then every now I stop and think, and I go, oh, that's
So you hear him crash. You turn back to your work.
I think again, oh,
These
that's good
kids.
That sounds riveting.
too. Yes.
And maybe one last thing, because I am half of a couple on the show. She's half a couple. She's half a couple. He's not.
Wow.
And
We
I'm,
need to get him some
Are you gonna get
love.
so?
I'm wondering
Are
if-
you gonna get some love this season?
that's
I don't
the
know.
hope.
We don't know.
We've got.
You-
fun.
You know what?
We'll
Luke
have-
Luke loves his job, and that's all.
He's not
You know
married to
what?
his job. Don't try to tie that off.
You know what
not-
we're gonna do?
Yeah.
No, don't let
He's
him
not
shame
married
you. It's okay
to his
love your
job.
No, he's
It's fine.
hiding behind that.
He's a werewolf, so he's married to being that.
No, I got it.
Listen,
I got
hiding
it.
werewolf
with his
isn't
job.
easy. So
Look,
Yeah.
as Luke's pseudo daughters, we're
Oh.
gonna set you up, and it's gonna be great.
That
We're
always
gonna-
goes
That would be
well.
amazing.
So
right?
That always goes
fans
well.
want to see him set up with.
Oh, we're not gonna speculate.
We can't speculate. We can't speculate.
But
Yeah, no,
I
I'm
would like
speculating
us
in my
to.
head.
The
Yeah,
world,
we
the
do.
world
wanna
is
see Dark
open
Side
to
of
it.
That person and
Yep.
then that person, I think would be really great options.
Yeah, I
for him.
agree. Those
So,
two
yeah.
would be really good.
I like
2
either
people
of those
that
people.
she's not naming apparently.
Yeah.
Wait,
We
who's
all-
We're
the
not
second?
allowed
We all
to.
know.
We're not allowed to.
Yeah, that like little.
Let's
strike
I just like a
connection.
person.
Just a person.
Just a person.
Just someone with a pulse.
There you go.
All right.
Well,
With the
do
pulse.
vampires have
Companionship.
pulses?
no, but that's
No.
why they like people with pulses.
Yes. Companionship.
What's something that like a fan has pointed out to you that has resonated with fans that maybe you guys didn't expect?
We keep pretty good track of social media, so we're not usually surprised by anything in person.
I feel like something for me, having a lot of young black women coming up to me and vocalizing that seeing a dynamic black woman who's not playing a secondary character to a male person was actually something that they very much enjoy and are looking for that on television today. And you know, to have that in genre too is so fun and important. And I didn't realize I was carrying that torch until they made me aware of how important it was to them. So I feel like that's
amazing.
Gives me the feels for sure.
Oh yeah, and plus it's like that whole feeling of like someone's seeing you that's probably like younger, is like, oh my god, like I can do this, like I can be an actress,
and I want that, and,
Yeah.
and even beyond acting, just like I can be a dynamic person, I can make my own decisions, I can follow my own gut, my own intuition, and do the things that maybe people tell me that I can't do, or I come from a disadvantaged background, or I had setbacks, or I wasn't in a crap situation, and like look how she evolved out of it, and now she's doing her own thing, she's going to school, she's trying to make a life for herself, even considering her past. And I think that inspires women to want to do the same, and especially with Clary too, like the women on the show, they do empower our female fans, and I want that, and I want to work on a show like that, and so I feel.
Yeah, it's amazing. And that's something that I find that's so cool as well about our show in particular, is that we have, just of the main cast alone, you have Maya, you have Clary, you have Isabel, you have 3 completely different women. They have different personalities, different interests, live different lives, they handle situations completely differently. And yet, they're all strong, confident women who are independent, they handle their own issues, they fight their own battles. And it's kind of a nice example for young women that, you know, the strong, independent woman is not one type.
Yeah.
It can be anyone.
There's different
Yeah.
ways it looks.